What's the weirdest item you own and your favorite item you own?
I don't know if I could limit it to just one. We've gone overseas quite a bit, and we've brought home a lot of cool stuff. So, yeah, and then we go on like auction websites and like buy like ancient shit. Like we've got 3,000-year-old Greek pottery, but it's not interesting because it doesn't have paintings on it, so nobody, like museums and stuff don't care about it.
That's interesting.
I know, but like not like on a museum level, like the high-end collectors and stuff, they're just like, whatever, this is just like a clay pot, and we got it for like not very much, a little set of 3 of them. So like stuff like that, I love that we own. That's probably, I can show those to you too. I'll go grab them right here. So yeah, 4-piece set. We got these little guys.
That is so cool.
And this guy. And a big bowl to go with it.
That's really pretty, though.
I love it. It's certified. I think it's 3,000 years old, and it's just sitting on our little shelf there.
So cool. I have a friend who would absolutely lose her life over that. She did archaeology and stuff in uni.
Oh, nice.
And she's going off to study old bones and old diseases now for her master's, so she would love that.
It would be so cool.
But for okay, this is a difficult question for me to ask because I recently decided I wanted to get rid of most of my stuff, and also I have moved so many times and had to leave behind all my stuff so many times. So like I've had things in the past that would, if I still had it, would probably be my favorite thing. Like I used to have this really, really pretty like decorative knife that I bought from Germany. Yeah, but I don't have that anymore. But it was engraved and stuff. It was beautiful. It had like a really nice handle. Wasn't even that expensive or anything. No, I don't have that anymore, so I guess that doesn't count. I don't know for my favorite thing. For my weirdest thing, it's not even that weird. It's just the weirdest thing that I happen to have because I don't have any weird stuff. Is I have one of those like bugs in enamel, like a dead bug. So.
Oh yeah, in like resin.
Yeah, it's just like a little beetle-looking thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, maybe that's my favorite. I don't know. I wanted to like learn how to pin bugs and stuff, but I'm scared of bugs. So,
right.
So
it'd be a fun way to conquer that fear, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to kill bugs to pin them. I want to find them already dead. But then, how do you find dead bugs before the ants get to them?
I mean, you could like have like a little butterfly habitat, maybe.
No, I have a huge phobia of butterflies.
Well, never mind then. Do that. That'd be bad.
That would be terrible. I would hate that. But no, like, I don't know. If I find a really cool dead bug somewhere, I'll pick it up and be like, cool, I have this dead bug now. What do I do?
And that's how it begins.
Yes. I'm trying to think of what would be a favorite item. I don't really have much stuff. I don't like having stuff. I have a pair of earrings that my grandmother gave me, and they're nice because my grandmother gave me them. That would be my favorite item. She's still alive. She's not like dead or something. It's just sweet.
It can still be sentimental.
Yeah, she's very much alive. She's not going anywhere anytime soon, so that's great. Do you think DID can be written about respectively in fictional or fantasy work?
Yeah. I think it'd be really easy to have respectful representation. You just have to be willing to not make them like wild and unstable and threatening to those around them. Just make them a person. Write 3 characters, have them be cool and inspiring, and then mush them into one body. Ta-da! You did it!
I would like to see crime-fighting DID stories. Like they're like a little team, but I would like that. Solve crimes together.
Honestly, I just want to see like a slice of life type. Like just a normal Joe living their life, being happy, being normal, you know? What If It Works, that movie, was the closest thing to exactly what I want to see.
I've never heard of that movie.
It's got a main character with DID and then OCD, and the OCD representation is atrociously offensive. Like, it is very bad. But the DID is really good, so it's weird that they had that clash. But as far as the DID character, like, that is, she's very realistic.
Okay.
And it's a little love story too, so that's cool to like see that in like just a little romance.
That's kind of sweet. I don't understand how they got DID right but OCD wrong, because generally people get OCD right but the other way around. Very weird. I can't answer this question because I guess yes. So I don't know. Although you said you passed the DID and media torch on to me, so I'm going to take that and run with it.
Your review of Ratchet was so solid, and I was just like, "You got this! You got to do Doom Patrol next," because we've gotten hundreds of requests for Doom Patrol. We're just like, we don't have a YouTube anymore, guys.
Doom Patrol. I will check it out then, and I'll see what I can do. Because I was watching Ratchet and I really liked it, and then, like, no joke, I was watching it with my girlfriend and it came on, and I squealed. Like, when she started switching out to, like, Apollo or something, I was like, what is this?
That's so funny.
It was terrible.
Doom Patrol fighting DID. So there you go. She's the superhero.
But it's badly done, so.
I've heard good things, actually.
Oh, I thought you said it was bad. Sorry, my brain just shut down.
Everybody's like, yeah.
Okay, well, I will check that out then, and I'll see. I'll let you know if I approve of it.
Okay, sounds good.
Is it possible for an alter to fall in love with another alter in the same system? I hope this isn't disrespectful to ask. Sorry if it was.
I mean, we have 2 married couples in our system, so yeah, 100%.
I've heard of that happening a lot of times, actually. So,
and sometimes, like, DID is a very logical disorder. Like, all of our traits and stuff, a lot of our behaviors all have reasons and purposes behind them. It's not just random. So, alters falling in love could just be the brain's way of bringing 2 parts of the mind together in a very supportive way. Like, I don't think there's anything weird about that.
Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know. Plus, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. So, I mean, it's not like you're like siblings or something. So.
Yeah, that would be weird. But yeah, so, still try not to do the whole sibling taboo thing. But, in general, romance in systems is extremely common.
Are you, Vangelina, friends with everyone in the system or just certain people? We haven't talked that much.
No, I mean, everyone who has talked with you has enjoyed the conversation. Honestly, I think you've talked to the main 4. So the main 4, me, Win, Kit, and Kim, I think. Even if they haven't announced themselves, I think they've talked to you.
Yeah. See, I do this thing, and I keep saying this to everybody that I've talked to, that, like, I don't know if I should ask at the beginning, and then I don't ask ever, and then I think I've left it too long, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to guess. And I shouldn't do that. Like, I've been doing this with everybody, and it's a problem, and I need to stop.
I mean, it's our fault for not saying something. Like, we're the ones making it weird. So.
Well, I don't think it should have to be your responsibility to tell me at all times. I think I should just get over it and ask, because I've been reassured by people multiple times that it's not rude to ask, but I still have it in my head like, I shouldn't ask. Oh wait, we've been talking for like 5 minutes. I can't ask now because we're mid-conversation. So I need to get over that. That's like my thing, especially when I communicate with so many people with DID. I think it's something I should learn to do.
I believe in you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't believe in me, but I'll try. What are your thoughts on Kim Noble? Who is that? Do you know
that
this?
name is very familiar for some reason.
I have no idea who that is. I'm also going to Google this.
A comedian and artist who was... Oh, Kim Noble. Yeah. Okay, that's why I know her. So, Kim Noble is a system, a DID system, and they're artists, and each of them has a very distinct art style, and they use that to that's their way of being activists and talking, sharing what it feels like to be a system and dissociate and things like that. I've seen her artwork, like, it's so good. It's beautiful. Like, all of the Altars artwork is gorgeous. So I like Kim Noble a lot. I really hope there's no scandal that I'm unaware of, and like that's why the question was brought up. All I know is the artwork, and I adore it.
Okay, well, disclaimer, if there are any scandals, we don't know about it, so this is based off just the art. I don't know them at all, so.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out, though. I see they have a website, so I'll take a look at that later, because that would be kind of interesting to see. Okay. I like that. Sorry, I opened it, and they have some pretty stuff, so I will look at that later and put that down. But that was all of our questions. So do you have any closing notes or words of wisdom or something?
I mean, plug our Instagram, the Entropy System, all one word. We're also still running a Patreon because our patrons asked us to keep going. So for $1, you can hang out with us for 2 hours on a private live stream, or like a Patreon-only live stream once a month. If you miss us, obviously there's no obligation to do that. They were like, hey, we like the private live streams. And we were like, all right, we can keep going. That's fine. And then subscribe to Vangelina. Channel's pretty cool. I dig it.
Thank you. You've saved me having to say subscribe, but also click the bell button to get notifications when I upload. So,
oh yeah, that's.
Well, thank you for doing this. This was fun. I enjoyed this.
Could we do our traditional outro?
Yes, do it. I don't want to do
Looking
it.
I want all of you to remember, you are loved, you are valuable, and you are valid. Peace out.
I feel so honored to have seen this live.